Remember to fill out your attendance link. It's in the chat. Now you can see textbook. Someone on the mic.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Before we start today's lesson, okay, today we have gone through two methods that you can determine the value of a trigonometric ratio. Okay, so today I hope to go through two more methods. Okay, but before that we just revise a little bit. Okay, so this is the list that you have to get ready always when you do trigo. Okay, all these are not given in the formula list, not the like basic identity, no. Okay, this one was not given in the formula list, so this one you have to find a way. It's either you memorize or whatever. Okay, look at the first one. Okay, the tuakaso. Okay, then the DEF is the reciprocal of it. Okay, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. Okay, so these three you must know what is this already. Okay, this is for number one. Number two, okay, the complementary angle. Okay, so remember sine, cos, brother, sister. Okay, tangent, cotangent are brother, sister. And then secant, cosecant are brother, sister. Okay, so this is for number two. Okay, then we go to number three. Okay, number three is the day you have learned. Okay, use a unit circle. Okay, to find the trigo ratio. Okay, so cos as a x coordinate. Okay, sine as a y coordinate, and then tangent as a sine over cos. Therefore, y over x coordinate. Okay, so this is number three that you have to know. Okay, this number four is what we're going to learn for today. Okay, so I go back to the textbook. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so you will write the index for today, reference angle. Okay, today is what? 11. Okay, so this is a method 3. Okay. We have to get the reference angle, so that we can find the trigo ratio. Okay, we look at this. Yeah, this diagram. This diagram. Okay, it's like a how to say butterfly. Okay. So you remember this diagram. Okay, so easier in case you don't memorize and the how to say the methods then you can rewrite by yourself. Okay, good morning. Okay, Sophia, good morning. Okay, so now is it all here already? How about Shuda? Shuda not yet here and Vanessa not yet here. Okay, we come back to the textbook. Okay, look at this diagram, like we say like a butterfly shape. Okay, so the reference angle we label it as alpha. Okay, the reference angle is a angle that less than 90 degree. Okay, so you see here in this case the alpha is here. Okay, and then for this case the alpha is here, and then for this case the alpha is here, and for this case the alpha is here. Okay, what's the meaning? Okay, so in this case means your angle given is in second quadrant. Okay, so what you can refer to, okay, that angle we call it the reference angle, the alpha. Okay, that alpha is here. Okay, so you see at the second quadrant, okay, your angle is from here to here. Only you have a second quadrant angle, okay, in between 90 to 180. Okay, so this angle actually is same as when you have a how to say the trigo ratio, okay, for this angle of alpha. Okay, what's the meaning? Okay, means that the cos example, okay, you are finding cos theta actually is same as the cos alpha. Okay, so you just have to know the cos alpha. Okay, then you will get the cos theta. But okay, you have one more problem is the sign. In this case, you have to be careful with the sign. Okay, so after that, I will touch about the sign. Okay, then other that, it will same as the alpha. Means it's the same thing. The cos sine theta will same as the sine alpha, and then tangent theta will be same as the tangent alpha. Okay, but just be careful all with the sign. Okay, for all the cases in the quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4, all are the same. Okay, so if the angle is fall in the second quadrant, I mean the theta is fall in second quadrant. So how you relate the reference angle? Okay, how you find the reference angle? You just look at this diagram. Okay, if you can remember the butterfly shape, you will know the alpha is here. Okay, so how to relate the alpha and the beta? Okay, very simple. The alpha is 180 minus the theta. You get the alpha. Okay, you look at this diagram. Okay, then if the angle fall in third quadrant, okay, remember this butterfly shape. Okay, so the alpha is here. This one. Okay, so the alpha is here. This one. Okay, so how to find this alpha? Okay, so same thing, very simple. This theta minus the 180, okay, minus this part, then you will get the alpha. Okay, so theta minus 180 to get the alpha for the third quadrant angle. Okay, lastly, if the angle fall in the fourth quadrant, okay, same the butterfly shape, so this is the alpha. Okay, here will be the alpha. Here will be the alpha. Okay, so you actually you just always remember the alpha always is from the line to the x-axis. Okay, don't put the line to the y-axis. You put the line to the y-axis, then wrong already. So remember, it's the line to the x-axis. You see all the quadrant the same thing. Okay, so for the fourth quadrant one, how you find this alpha? Okay, you just use a 360, the one whole turn, minus this theta. Okay, then you will get the alpha. Okay, so this one you have to remember. Okay, this one write in your notes. Okay, this four. Okay. Okay, as I said just now, the sign is very important. Okay, so we don't look at this. This is like very complicated. Okay, we simplify this become this way. Okay, so this one you have to copy. I don't know how you remember this. Okay, last time when during my school time we will remember because I'm learning in Bahasa. Okay, so this one will be semua. Okay, this one is my school time lah. This one is semua because all Okay, so this one sine is sine lah. Okay, this one tangent is tangent, and then cos is cos. Okay. Okay, so we remember the first word. So this is S and this is S, this is T, and then this is, last time BM, the cos is K. Okay, so K. So we remember semua suka tengok kucing. S stand, semua suka, S another suka, T tengok, and then K is kucing. Semua suka tengok kucing. This is how I remember last time in BM. Okay, now you memorize this in English. So you have A for stand for all, then S stand for sine, T stand for tangent, and then C stand for cos. Okay, I have some students they memorize in this way. Okay, all science teacher are crazy. All science teacher crazy. Okay, and then I don't know whether you have others way to memorize this or not. Okay, so what is meaning of the all? Okay, all means all are positive. Okay, means sine, tangent, cos, all are positive. Okay, for second quadrant, sine means sine is positive, mean the other two, which is tangent and cos, are negative. This is the meaning. You don't just memorize and then don't know how to apply, don't know the meaning, cannot. Okay, third quadrant, okay, teacher, tangent, T stand for T, okay, so tangent is positive. Okay, means sine and cos are negative. This is the meaning. Okay, and then lastly, okay, the fourth quadrant, cos. Okay, all science teacher crazy. C stand for cos, so this is positive. The rest, the other two, which is tangent and sine, are negative. This is the meaning. Okay, then for this cosecant, cotangent second, we don't memorize. Okay, we just know. Okay, it follow. It cosecant because it's 1 over sine, so it attached to sine. Cotangent is 1 over tangent, so it attached to tangent. Second is 1 over cos, so it attached to cos. This is how we memorize this. Okay, the sign of the quadrants. Okay, so you have these two things ready. Just now, the reference angle, the alpha, how to get, and then the sign of the fourth quadrant. Then we can do the questions. Okay, straight away we look at the questions. Okay, the step you can go through this. Okay, what you have to do, Okay. So I don't go through review. I straight away use the example. Okay, same thing. Go through review the step here. Okay. So now we start. Same, this one actually at the end you can press calculator to check your answer. Okay, to double check. But the step you must write out in this way. Okay, so it given that sine 30 is 0.5, cos 30 is 0.866. You have to exactly follow this 866 because if you use calculator, it will have a difference a little bit. Okay, because this is an infinite decimal. Okay, find the value of each of the following. Okay, so they want second 150. Before that, all these are changed to the reciprocal of it. Okay, so second 150 is equal to 1 over, okay, cos 150. Easier to do. I think of easier to do lah. Okay, rather than you use this way. Okay, direct straight away. Okay, second is 1 over cos, straight away change to 1 over cos 150. Okay, then you do cos 150 is easier. Okay, so now we start. Okay, so what is a cos 150? I don't have cos 150 here. You see what is given here. I only have the one in the 90 degree. I mean the first quadrant. Okay, this is the alpha. Okay, so how do I relate this and this? Okay, I got to check. Okay, remember 150 is in the second quadrant. Okay, so I go back here. Okay, second quadrant, the alpha is 180 minus theta. So I check and see. Okay, 180 minus theta, 150. Okay, I get 30. Okay, so this is the alpha. This is the reference angle. Okay, what is it means? Okay, it means that cos 150 is equal to cos 30. Okay, but positive or negative? Okay, check and see second quadrant. What is the cos, positive or negative? Okay, look at this. How to say? Not to say formula. Okay, the all science teacher are crazy. Okay, second quadrant, all science. So it's sin is positive, sine is positive. Okay, so tangent cos are negative. Therefore, this is negative. Okay, so cos 150 is equal to negative cos 30. This is how you determine whether this is positive or negative. Okay, check this one, second quadrant. Okay, second quadrant, cos is negative. Okay, so write a negative for it. Okay, then cos 30 is what from here? Okay, 0.866. Okay, then put back here. Okay, so the second 150 will be equal to 1 over negative 0.866, and then press calculator to get your answer. Okay, so the answer is this. Okay, I hope you can slowly digest and then do this type of questions. Okay, now we look at B. Okay, B the same thing is also second okay, but this one it give in a radian form, okay, not degree form So how about we change this into degree first, okay, some more with a negative angle. Oh, so complicated. Someone with the second, very, very complicated, but don't worry, we do step by step. Okay, firstly, the second we change into the reciprocal 1 over cos. Okay, negative 13 over 6 pi. Okay, next, I thought you have learned this. Oh, no. Okay, one more thing I want you to know. Okay, for these questions, okay, we go to next page. This one I want you to know. Okay, this one copy in your notes. Okay, if I refer back to my notes, okay, you see just now the quadrant one, okay, the reference angle, the alpha. This is my notes number 4. Okay, then my notes number 5 will be this. Okay, the sign. Okay, all science teacher crazy. Then my notes number 6 will be this. This one. Okay, this one very useful when you have a negative angle. Very useful. Okay, so this one I want you to copy. Yeah, so I write it back there. Okay, remember if you have a negative angle, okay, so all are negative and then the sign A, okay, except cos and the reciprocal of it, okay, which is second. These two only, okay, is so special. These two only is positive. Okay, why? Okay, I will say because, okay, cos is a positive at the 4th quadrant. Okay, your negative angle is this way. This is how I remember, but I didn't test this. Okay, so this is how I remember. Cos is so special when you have a negative angle, but here is positive. Okay, the rest all are negative. Tangent A, negative cotangent A, negative cosecant A. This is one more thing that you have to remember so that you can use it, okay, while doing for trigo. Okay, so now I start again. Just now. Okay, I write here. Okay, so sorry, negative. This one. Firstly, I write it as a reciprocal. Okay, for cos. Okay, after that, I do it separately here. Okay, for cos. Okay, so I use this. Cos negative A is equal to positive cos A. So this one equals to positive cos A. This way. Okay, then this one changed to in a degree. So 13 over 6 pi. Okay, make it into degree 180 over pi. Okay, so I use calculator. 13 times 30. Okay, I get 390. Okay, so next, this one is 390. Okay, then continue. 390. Okay, this is in more than 360. So means you got to minus 360. Okay, so it will go back to in the first quadrant already. Okay, you see from here positive so one whole turn 360 and then 390. Okay, so you need 30 degree more. Okay, 360 plus 30 is 390. Okay, so 30 degree more. Okay, it means this one is same as cos 30 degree. Oh, so complicated. Okay, next. Okay, so if cos 30 degree is very simple. Okay, the reference angle itself. Okay, so now we see. Okay, cos 30 is given as 0.866 in the questions. Okay, so 0.866 done. Okay, then come back to the second. Okay, so it's 1 over 0.866. Then this is the answer. Okay, I feel the way of doing in the textbook Can also, but I feel it's more complicated for me, you know. Think of the negative angle turn in this way lah. So I would like to change it to positive by using this, okay, table, okay, and then only do from here. I think it's easier. Okay, for those think all this is challenging for you, okay, you better write down the step, write down as an example, okay, and then put star or whatever. So always before exam, okay, go through it. Okay. Wait for a while, battery low. Okay, you go through example 9 by yourself. Okay, while waiting. Example 9. Okay, this also a very this type of question also very popular in paper 1. But even more difficult. This is considered easy already. Okay, cos A is 2/5. Okay, A is an angle in the 270 to 360 means it's in the fourth quadrant. This one means in the fourth quadrant. Okay, find the value of each of the following. Okay, so far, once you know the A is in the fourth quadrant already, straight away decide, okay, what sign should be for tangent, sine, and secant. Okay, so draw out the cross here. So all science teacher crazy. Okay, so in fourth quadrant, okay, cos is positive. Now, cos is positive. So secant is 1/cos. Okay, so this is positive. Okay, write out the sign directly. Okay, so you will not make mistake. Okay, so tangent is negative, and then sine is negative in the fourth quadrant. Okay, so you see the answer: negative, negative, positive. Okay, so how to get all this? Okay, you have to write out the triangle, same thing. Okay, you don't have to write out the triangle so that this one fall in the fourth quadrant actually. Okay, once you decide the sign already, you can draw the triangle any way. Okay, just make sure you have the angle A. Okay, and then cos is what? Tua ka so. Okay, ka. Okay, means this is adjacent and this is hypotenuse. Okay, so if your A is here, okay, this is opposite side, okay, then this is a hypotenuse and this is the adjacent. Okay, so A/H 2/5. So adjacent here is 2. Okay, hypotenuse here is 5. Okay, so I need to find the opposite. Okay, by using how to say? By using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so 5 squared minus 2 squared and square root it. 5 squared minus 2 squared. Okay, and square root it. So 25 minus 4. So it's a square root of 21. Okay, don't simplify it, just leave it. Okay, so square root of 21 for the opposite side. Okay, now you start already. Tangent 2. So O/A. Okay, so it's square root of square root 21/2. See the answer, square root 21/2. That's simple. Okay, sine so O/H. Okay, square root 21/5. Okay, then make sure the sign is correct. That's all. Okay, and then second as 1/cos. So just about like this one. 2/5 become 5/2. Finish. Okay, so this is for example number 9. Okay, next will be this. Okay, method 4 already, last method already. Okay, so almost close shop already for this subtitle. Then we will go to draw graph. But the question not easy huh? Okay, method 4, use a right angle triangle. This one actually is a spatial angle. Okay, spatial angle. So you have this spatial angle by using the right angle triangle. Other than that, the one not using the right angle triangle spatial angle is you have a 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360. All these are spatial angle. You must know what is the trigger of all this. Okay, this spatial angle by using the right angle triangle, I think you have learned in your modern maths. Am I right? Hey, what's happened? Okay, here. Here. This is the one. How? Correct or not? Have you learned spatial angle in your modern maths? Okay, Vanessa, here's one more girl is who? Just now? Suda. Suda here or not? Okay, all here already. Hello? Anyone reply me? Spatial angle, have you learned? Okay, using the right angle triangle to get the value in the third form. Okay, in your modern maths, have you learned?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so I don't have to go through with you. Okay, so this is the end result. Okay, you come back to my notes. Okay, so just now the number 6 is this. Okay, then number 7, which is the last one, is this. Okay, the spatial angle. I don't want you to memorize this spatial angle. Okay, because although you cannot use calculator, but actually you still can use a calculator to check. Okay, so you just have to know the spatial angle roughly is involved with what. Okay, you see, okay, you have a square root 3. Okay, you have a square root 2. Okay, roughly you have something like this. Okay, actually 1 over square root 2 usually we will use a square root 2 over 2. This one, for this one, because we always don't like the, how to say, the denominator as a sub. Okay, so this one usually we will use square root 2 over 2. You can just press calculator actually for those the spatial angle. The example, sine 45. I call out my calculator. Sorry. Okay, sine 45, I give you one example. Okay, square root 2 over 2. Okay, if you are using silver color calculator, this is a spatial angle. So good. But mostly you are using the black color one. Okay, so black color calculator will show you this. 0.7071. Okay, when you see 0.77071, you automatically you know already. Okay, it's square root 2 over 2. Okay, let us test. Square root 2, okay, over 2. You just test it this way. 0.77071. Then you write the answer as square root 2 over 2. Okay, so don't have to go and memorize all this because you can use a calculator to help you. You just have to know, okay, it will involve with square root 3 over 2, square root 2 over 2, okay, and then square root 3 for tangent. That's all. Okay, so for modern maths, you learn these 3. Okay, then for maths, you have the reciprocal of it. That's all. Okay, so remember this 3 is from the sine, cos, tangent. Finish. Okay, just inverted it. Okay, terbalikkan. Yeah. Then as I said just now, other than these 3, the spatial angle that you can find it from the right angle triangle, okay, you still have this one. Okay, also is a spatial angle. And then for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 spatial angle, always I will use the graph. Okay, The graph also we will do in the next subtopic. This is for sine. Okay, and then the cos is how? This is for cos. Okay. Okay, and then tangent is how? This is tangent. You see, when I draw very fast, okay? So all this you have to count out very fast, okay? Okay, what's the meaning of this? I use a sine as example, Okay, you know, one full cycle, 360 degree. So in the middle, 180 degree. So here is 0 degree. So in the between 0 to 180, this is what, 90 degree. And then in between 180 to 360, this is 270. Okay, so for sine 0 is at 0. Sine 90 here is 1. Sine 180 is 0. Okay, sine 270, this one is -1. Okay, sine 360 is 0. Okay, so I use the graph to help me to get the spatial angle. Okay, and then also same thing, you can use a calculator to get also. Okay, so we try some questions. Okay, use these spatial angles. This one, I don't know how many of you will use this way to memorize it lah. I will not use Okay, so look at this example 10. Okay, by using a trigonometric ratio of a spatial angle, okay, find the value of each of the following. So they want you to use a spatial angle. Okay. Okay, first we start cos 315. Okay, 315. 315, you got to relate it with the your method 3, which is the reference angle. Okay, so 315 fall in quadrant 4. Okay, quadrant 4, you have to check the sign. Okay, because this is not given. They will not give you the cos 45 degree here. Okay, so you do like just now the method 3, exactly the same. Okay, you have to know the sign, and then you have to know the reference angle, and then from the reference angle, some more you got to use a spatial angle. Wow, so complicated. Okay, so if the question asks you to use spatial angle, here you don't write your answer in decimal. You write your answer in decimal, I think you will not get full marks. Okay, so let us start. Okay, quadrant 4. Quadrant 4. All science teacher crazy. Okay, maybe I can ask question. I don't know whether I can. Okay, I think I can. Okay, so I want you to help me, okay, in doing these questions. But listen to my questions, what I'm going to ask you. Okay, for cos in the fourth quadrant, okay, is positive or negative? Okay, honeys? My question is, cos in the fourth quadrant is positive or negative? Okay, positive, thank you. Okay, so all science teacher crazy, so it's positive. Okay, put a remark here. Okay, next, I want to find the reference angle, okay, for 315, which is in the fourth quadrant. What method do I use? You have to write out 180 minus theta, okay, or theta minus 180, or 300 minus theta, or whatever. Okay, who is the next girl? I think the first girl. Okay, Farah. Tell me how to do. How to get the reference angle. To get the reference angle of 315. Show me the step and tell me the answer. if you understand what I explained just now, okay, actually the answer is given. Farah? Yeah, can you answer my question, Farah? How to get the reference angle of 315? Show me the step. If you don't know, then just say don't know so that your other friends can answer. Then we don't wait for you. Okay, the next girl, Kritika. Kritika
Yes,
here.
teacher.
Okay, how to get the reference angle of 315? 315 is in the fourth quadrant.
So it's positive, right?
Yeah, the positive just now, Hanis already answered it. Now my question is how to get the reference angle
45. 360 minus 45, right?
360 minus 45.
360 minus 315 is 45,
Yes.
right?
Yes, okay. So the Farah listener. So when I ask how to get the reference angle, that the angle in the fourth quadrant, so you got to use 360 minus that angle. So 315 here. So you got to use 360 minus 315. That is the method. Then the answer is 45. Okay. Thank you, Kritika. Okay, so at the end, you will have a cos 45. Okay, cos 45, same thing, 45. Okay, what is the spatial angle? Okay, as I said just now, I don't want the 1 over square root 2. Okay, so Suping, you can use your calculator to help you. Okay, cos 45, spatial angle.
2 over square root 2.
2 over square root 2. Huh? This is 1 over square root 2, then you tell me 2 over square root 2 mana betul? I say already just now, I don't want it at the numerator. How to say? I don't want the cert at the denominator.
Square root 2 divide 2.
Square root 2 over 2. Okay. Let us see the calculator. Cos 45. Okay, you are using silver color calculator, that easy. Cos 45. Okay, square root 2 over 2. Yeah. Okay, next is Lydia. Okay, get ready, Lydia. Okay, next question. Now we go to B already. Okay, cotangent. Okay, Lydia, can you please tell me cotangent as a reciprocal of what? Cotangent as a reciprocal of what? Is Lydia here? Lydia, cotangent as a reciprocal of what? 1 over what? If you don't know, then just say don't know. Then I give ask the next girl to answer. Mm. 1 over sine ah. Salah. Okay. Who is the next one? Weisian, 1 over what? Cotangent. Okay, Farah say 1 over tangent. Okay. Can ah? Okay, give Farah 1 over tangent. Lydia, cotangent is 1 over tangent. Next one next questions to answer. Okay, so thank you, Farah. So this is tangent. Okay, next, I don't want it into be a radian form. Okay, I want to change it into a degree. So what do I do? Times what? Region? Times 180 only nha. Next girl, Ravania, times what? To get in a degree. Oh, okay, region say 180 over pi. Okay. Jangan sekelat lah. Okay. Okay, 6 times 5, 300. Okay, so this is 300. Okay, now I want to see the sign. Okay, for tangent. Now I'm doing for tangent 300 degree. Okay, so 300 degree is in which quadrant? Who's the next girl? Ravania. Okay, 300 degrees in which quadrant? Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Which quadrant? Okay, 4th quadrant. Thank you, Ravania. Okay, next girl, Uzaina. Okay, so your friend say 300 degrees is in 4th quadrant. So can you please tell me tangent in the 4th quadrant? What sign is this? Positive or negative? It's so difficult one to do one questions. Okay, 4th quadrant is this. Tangent in 4th quadrant is not positive. Only cos is positive. Tangent is negative, Rosanna. Okay, so remember this is the negative. Then I want to find the corresponding angle or the reference angle in the 1st quadrant. Okay, how to find the reference angle? It seems like just now already, the A, how to find the reference angle? Just now critical answer correctly one. Okay, Rosanna, never mind. You wait for next round. Sarah, how to find the reference angle? Okay, Sarah says 360 minus 300, so you get 60 degree. Okay, continue. Tangent 60 degree. Okay, refer to the spatial angle. Okay, if I use calculator, tangent 60 degree. Okay, square root 3. Okay, for those using a silver color one, untung lah. Okay, so this is answer is negative square root 3. Okay, but not yet finished because this is cotangent. Okay, so just invert it. Okay, upside down. So it's 1 over square root 3. Okay, don't forget the negative. Okay, so this is the final answer should be. Okay, Sarah. Next is Serena. Okay, now Serene, we look at question number C. Okay, I hope we go through like this step by step, huh? I'm helping you. Okay, first, Shalene, you answer me. Second, as reciprocal of what? Shalene? Shalene? Okay. Eh? 1 over sign meh? Wrong. Okay. So the next girl. Sudah. Second as reciprocal of what? 1 over what? Not 1 over sign. Okay lah. Okay, give to Selena. Cannot make mistake like that lah. You make mistake like that, the exam because nobody will tell you no, on the spot whether your answer is correct or wrong. Okay, so you cannot change in that way. Okay, cos negative angles is equal to positive cos or negative cos. Okay, I mean cos negative 480 is equal to positive cos 480 or negative cos 480. Okay, who is the next girl? Sudah. Which one? Is Sudah here? Okay, positive, okay. Cos is so special, just now I say already, okay, so it's positive, so it's this one. Okay, so I continue. Cos negative 480 is equal to cos 480. Okay, but this is more than 360. Okay, so I want to know 480 actually is minus 360. Okay, what angle it will, what quadrant it will fall into, and then is what angle. Okay, next girl, Sirania. Okay, 120. Okay, so 480 minus 360, okay, is 120. So this is same as 120. Okay, so next girl, quadrant 2. Thank you very much. This is quadrant 2. Okay, quadrant 2. Next girl after Sirania is who? Okay, Siti Farah. Quadrant 2. Cos is positive or negative? Siti Farah. Okay, Siti Farah say negative. Okay, second quadrant, sign only positive, the rest is negative. Very good. So remember, this is negative, and then cos. What is the reference angle? Next girl, Sophia. Reference angle. How to get the reference angle? You tell me first. Sophia. How to get the reference angle? And then what is the reference angle? Sophia? Is Sophia here? Okay, from the spatial angle. No. Reference angle, the alpha. Can do or not, Sophia? Cannot do, I will call the next girl. Just now, like example, critical answer one. Sophia? If don't know, then just say the no. Okay, 480 minus 360, that one is Sirania help to answer already. That one is after one whole turn. Okay, so now 120 degree is in second quadrant. So I need to find the reference angle that fall in the first quadrant. Can or cannot, Sophia? Okay, never mind, Sophia. You listen to your other friends. Okay, Sonia 3. Can you tell, Sonia 3? What is the reference angle for 120? You see, the question is so short and simple and nice, but you involve a lot of steps. Sonia 3 here. Okay, 180 minus 120. Okay, this is in the second quadrant. Okay, you refer to my notes. Okay, second quadrant, 180 minus the theta. Theta here is 120. So 180 minus 120. So the alpha is 60. The reference angle is 60. 60. Okay, now I call out calculator to help me. Cos 60. Okay, is 1/2. Okay, therefore this is negative 1/2. But remember, this is a reciprocal of it. So your final answer is terbalik. Okay, so it's -2, your answer. Okay, that's all for today. Okay, wait for a while. Okay, can I know that the previous lesson, okay, number 1, number 2 you have done. I think no problem for you. So far nobody asked me. So today you do number 3 and number 4. Today is okay. So find the acute angle corresponding to the following angles. You just have to find that reference angle. The acute angle here means the reference angle. Okay, this one very simple. It's because they didn't involve with the sine, cos, I mean the trigo. You involve with the trigo, then you will be very friendly. Okay, so your reference angle must be the acute angle. Okay, like example, this is more than 360 already. You got to minus. Okay, you see how many round you minus the 360 so that you make sure before you convert it into a reference angle, you have to make sure this is less than 360. Only you can do. Okay, then use this. Okay, this number 4 one. Okay, to convert it into the reference angle, the alpha. Okay, this is for number 3. Okay, then for number 4, using the trigonometric ratio of the spatial angle. This one is same like what we did just now, the spatial angle one. Okay, enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even though it's 6 questions, but here you see got plus. So here you got to do, here you got to do at the end, add it out, same thing. So actually it's end up with quite a number of questions. Okay, so this question 4 is same like just now the example 10. It will be very complicated. Okay, so although you see 2 questions only, okay, but I think it's quite challenging for you. Okay, because I can see just now some of you cannot answer already. Okay, so that's all for today. Wait for a while. I want to take attendance. Stop recording.